Hello, and welcome to the concluding portion of A Tale for Halloween by Loretta Ellen Brady. The broomstick flew with the swiftness of an eagle, and the witch warned Anton to hold Babette with a firm grasp. One by one, the stars went out as they sped across the sky. The black cat steered and seemed to know the exact way to the woodcutter's cottage, for just as the dawn was breaking, the broomstick glided down to Babette's window. The witch shook hands with Anton, and the black cat politely jumped off to help Anton with his little sister. Before the good creature could mount again, the broomstick was off like whirlwind, and it was left behind. This broomstick is so wild, I cannot stop it, called the witch from the clouds. Keep good care of my cat until next Halloween. Anton put Babette in her little crib and made the black cat a comfortable bed in the kitchen. Then he lay down to sleep and dreamed of the Halloween frolic until he was awakened by his mother. Come, Anton, she cried. I have good news for you. Only look from the window and see the great black cat without a single white hair that sits washing his face in the sun. Such a cat coming to us on Halloween will surely bring us good luck. But come, my child, get up, for the sun is high, and it is time for you to dig your vegetables for market. My vegetables have gone wild in the forest, muttered Anton. But it is no matter, for here is a bag of gold which they gave me. The cat is the black cat of the witch who brought us home on her broomstick. So let me sleep, mother, for I am weary with dancing at the Halloween frolic. He closed his eyes and slept again, while his mother examined the leather bag. Anton, my son, she screamed. Here is gold yellow as a pumpkin. Where have you been to gather such wealth? She shook him and gave him no peace until he waked fully and told the story. Even then his mother did not believe it, but threw up her hands and wept that her son should thus rave with fever. The woodcutter and Babette came running to see what had happened, and at the sight of the second bag of gold, the poor woman grew calmer. Babette showed the peppermint which the witch had given her, and the mother doubted no more. To receive a peppermint from a witch is surely a mark of great favor, said she, and began to laugh through her tears. I thought I was dreaming, or that Anton raved of fever, for never in my life had I seen so much gold. It is like the fairies to bless the children of the poor, said the woodcutter. Now Anton will go to school, and mother will have a handsome dress and shawl. And is it not as I said? Cried his wife. A black cat coming on Halloween would bring us good luck, and here is the luck already. It would have been hard to find a happier family than the woodcutters as they set out for the village that day. When it was told that the woodcutter was looking for a pair of oxen, some folk laughed outright. The woodcutter was too poor to feed a pair of canaries, they declared. But when it became known that the woodcutter's wife had bought a new dress and a golden ring, they began to wonder who had died and left the woodcutter a fortune. Anton told the tale of their wealth to those who questioned him, and straightway the village children ran to throw their jack-o'-lanterns from the roofs and high places. But their pumpkins broke or stayed on the ground below where they had fallen. It was no longer Halloween, remember? At noon, when the woodcutter and his family sat down to dinner in the village inn, the landlord threatened to charge a penny from all who stood gazing through the windows. Some folk scoffed openly and declared it was a tale to tell children in dullards, but there were the two leather bags filled with gold. The greatest marvel of all was, no matter how much the woodcutter or his wife spent from these, the bags always remained brimful of gold. Anton chose a pair of steel skates in the village shop and bought an armful of books for which he had longed. Babette, however, with her usual ways, would have none of the dollies in the village toy shop. They were ugly, she declared, and their cheeks were not pink and beautiful as were the turnip dollies Anton made for her. And ever after, the woodcutter and his wife were no longer poor folk. They had white bread and even butter every day of their lives, and on Sundays and holidays they had roasted fowl for their dinner. Anton went to school, and Babette had an embroidered frock which was the envy of every child in the village. Their mother no longer sighed as she went about her household tasks, and neither did she strain her eyes making fine laces for market. Instead, she rode proudly on the seat of her husband's ox cart when he delivered wood in the village. Sometimes she even drank tea with the mayor's wife. Visitors from far and near went to see the famous spot where Anton's vegetables all ran away one Halloween night, and to this day there lives not a man who can make grow on that land cabbages or turnips or any other vegetable. Although in a spot in the forest, not far off, cabbages and pumpkins and all such vegetables grow wild. Each year, as regularly as Halloween came to mark the harvest time, Anton and Babette mounted the broomstick with the witch and rode off to the Halloween frolic. There they always found Pumpkin grown rounder and jollier than the year before, and they always rode home across the sky just as the dawn was breaking. The black cat became so fond of Babette that it never again rejoined its rightful mistress, but remained with the woodcutter and his family and brought them good luck for the rest of their days.